Hello, I'm Phil Kazmarowitz. Alright, so what we have here is we have a solder refill oven. It's been with the top taken off the first 5 zones. This is a 10-zone solder refill oven. This is, there's I don't know, 50, 60, 70,000 of these in the world. They're used to process printed circuit boards. Over here you can see 5 of the circuit boards that we test. Attach thermocouples to the boards running through the oven. You can look us up online at Cape Thermal. So anyways, so what we've done is inside in the oven here you can see the fans on top of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zones. And you can see between zone 3 and zone 4, we've got one of your pyrometers installed. And the way we installed that is we drilled a hole down there. A hole that goes all the way through the insulation and down into the oven. Right now I have a circuit board inside the oven. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set this in here and I'm going to let it cool off. Alright? And then I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to dry it. So I'm going to explain to you what I did here. Alright? So I take a cool pyrometer and I showed you the pyrometer here. I took it out of the water, I dried it thoroughly, it was down at, you know, not I say room temperature, but it was cool, alright? And here, this is your cord, this is plugged directly into the computer here, using your USB cable. We also have air that we're blowing into the perch collar, it's a little aquarium pump. I don't know if that's enough air, but that's what we've got. We built our own stainless steel tube that we welded a coupling on the end and then we screwed your stuff right into the tube. So that's what I got going here. Alright, so here I am and I'm going to tell you what I did. I cooled the tube off and I put it in the oven, and you can see down here that I was reading about 192.5 degrees. Alright? Over the next 20 minutes the temperature rose and it continued rising to about 198.5 degrees, almost 199. So it went up 192 to 198, so it went up 6 degrees. But the board itself didn't change at all. In fact, I have software running here monitoring 3 thermocouples. Let me show you that. I've got 3 thermocouples plugged into our X5. I've got a 4th thermocouple that's actually plugged. It's actually taped to the side of your pyrometer here so that I can keep track of the temperature of the pyrometer. And I can tell you that during that time, so here I'm plotting the temperatures. So the 3 temperatures I plotted up here are the 3 thermocouples attached to the board. There's very little change in board temperature. You can see a little bit here, but very little. Here in the red is the temperature of the pyrometer. And you'll see I cooled the pyrometer off, and then I inserted the pyrometer in the oven, and the pyrometer body is heating right here. Then you'll see I actually will wrap the pyrometer in a cold sponge to cool it off, and I don't know what it dropped to. It wasn't minus 50. I don't know why that temperature is that low. But let me just show you what happened here. So, after 20 minutes, let me get my mouse up here. After 20 minutes, the temperature continued rising. I wrapped the pyrometer body, just took a sponge and wrapped it around here. Alright, I was looking for my sponge, so I took this sponge right here. The sponge had been in the freezer. I wrapped it around like this. It wasn't wet enough that it actually leaked, so I wrapped the sponge just like this, and lo and behold, this is what happened to the temperature of the board that was being measured. You can see that it just shot up 9 degrees. And then I took the sponge off, wrapped it again, took the sponge off. So my belief is that that temperature should not change when you change the pyrometer body. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm expecting this temperature of the pyrometer body to somehow be, I don't know the word I'm looking for. That should be factored out of the equation. I'm only interested in what it's